I'm a boss. Bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I plan the shots. I call the calls. We in this bitch. It's going down. Yeah, I'm the king that with my motherfucking crown.
What is up, guys? It's Jake from Team Insanity, bringing you a little commentary here at Lone Wolf Paintball using the Planet Eclipse Gtek. Playing at Lone Wolf Paintball Indoor. This was the day that we bought the Gtek. First few games here with it, you get to see it. Still a little sick. I get hit right on the top of my mask, but the shit bounced off because we were using some terrible paint. Bump out to the corner. This first game, weren't necessarily playing with all Insanity guys. We're playing with the original George Tilley. And I'm hearing people saying S1, S1. I'm just sitting here like, what? I don't see anyone in S1. I'm in one of the best bunkers to look at Snake, and I didn't see anyone. So I'm just like, what? So I'm sitting here waiting to look at my mirror because people always go to that bunker. So I'm just like, let's bump out to Snake so I can shoot Snake down the line, catch them off guard. They won't expect me to be there down the line. Sure enough, I don't see anyone down the Snake. I still hear an S2 call out. I look across the field. I'm like, hey, look, there's a guy at the 50. Shoot him, break some paint. Because the I keep on wanting to call this the Etha, but the Gtek, I don't know, broke a little bit of paint. Yeah, I was breaking paint this in some of the games, and this was the only time I got shot, mostly for the game, you know. Got shot right on my hand, walk off the field, and we ended up finishing out that game. Travis ran down the field and got home out. Next game, this is a great game. This is a very, very fun game. Went in beast mode, told everyone to shoot the backlight lane, and the backlight lane, there you go. I was like, hey, fuck you, S1, let's go to S2. So, get up to S2 so I can get those kills. Shooting at that Dorito, take out that Dorito, move over, look inside to go shoot that temple that you saw me at last game. Try to go shoot at the next guy that filled the Dorito. Missed him, 50 got out. So my kill count's at 1 right now. I looked down the wire thinking, hey, and I still knew that there was a guy at that temple. I knew my wire was clear. Started to gun battle just a little bit right here. And so I'm waiting for call-outs. I'm sitting here just thinking, you know what? My team should be calling out. But I still heard a little bit of gunfire. Tried to snap a little bit. And I start calling out. Start calling out where they're at. You know, doing my thing. Go to reload. I'm laying down in Snake. Telling everyone to shoot back left. I poke my head up and all the bunkers are empty. And I'm just like, huh. That's interesting. Look inside. So I'm just like, oh, I'm fucked. So, I don't know how many people there were on the field, but I'm just like, I'm fucked. I'm getting a gun battle with Zach there a little bit. End up clipping him. This guy's still at home. Then I have a guy wrapping around the 50 here in a few seconds, coming around the side of the 50 to come and try to take me out. And there he is, right at my temple. So I'm sitting here like, well, damn. So now I have a guy at home. And now I have a guy in the temple, so they just split the field on me. And now the guy at home starts trying to move over. He gets up to the temple. I thought I caught him on a lane. I didn't. I start shooting at him right here. We got into a little gunfight. Ended up taking him out. And my kill counts at 3, and there's the 4th one. And I just won a 1-on-3 in the Snake. So I shouldn't have won that. The other team had many opportunities to close out that point. But that's how you win a 1-on-3 in the Snake. You just have to move around. I use the, you know, that race, that mini race. A lot of people call it the mini race. I use that mini race to block out half the field, and I just spent, you know, a second on one guy at a time, you know. So I'm sitting here. I got clipped on my hand again, but it bounced. I'm communicating. This was a good game. It was 4 Insanity guys, and we had Tilley again, the original George Tilley. Wasn't playing with the poacher this game. He moves out of home. I'm trying to shoot at home because I had a decent shot at S1 here. I'm staying home, communicating with my boys. They're doing strong on the Dorito side. I'm backing Jack up a little bit here on the Snake side. My bad. I move over a little bit. Jack moves over to that bunker that I played. I played once or twice throughout the day. They're yelling on Dorito's side. We know that there's someone in the Snake. I knew that there was someone in the Snake, so I'm like, I'm going to do the same exact thing I did last game. So I went into the Snake so I could block out. I also had a shot a little bit across the field. and I want to move into snake. So I went down that way. As you see, I went up and over the bunker because the reason why is that he was shooting me down. He was shooting me down the wire. So I'm like, I'm not gonna pop out because he knew I filled snakes. I'm like, I'm not gonna poke out and, you know, S1 and just get my head blown apart. So I knew I had to get into S1 so I could get a crossfield shot on the Dorito, and I still had to try to take out snake. So I'm getting in a gun battle a little bit down the lane, and you know, my team just finishes it out. So that's how you fill out a little bit in the game. I'd try not to jump over those snake bunkers or dive over top of them, but in that case I just really didn't have any choice, to be completely honest with you. Here's another little fun game. Run right up to the center here. I see a lot of people. I knew there was a guy in the back left bunker. Didn't see anyone on the right side, so I'm like, huh, this sucks. And I hear my mirror, which is the guy at the temple. I get in right before I got shot. That was Tilly actually shooting at me.
I got you.
And I know that they're calling out mirror. I know they're calling out home. Right there, I shot between that 50 and that other stand-up bunker right there. I actually shot a dude trying to run up to the 50, clipped that guy out. And I could actually shoot past that bunker and get a drop shot down on the Dorito. So I really, really like this spot. And the Dorito too. I was just waiting for someone to get fed into that Dorito too so I could tear him up. I start getting in a gun battle with home. I dump about 500 paintballs on my head instead of my hopper. Another guy went up to fill the 50. So I'm trying to take out. At this point, I knew DJ ran up to the 50. I was trying to call it out earlier, but once he went up to the 50, I knew it was only a matter of time. Guy wrapped the 50, went and took out DJ. And I knew at this point, it was basically just the 50 guy left. There was only one guy left. He ended up just now getting clipped out of the back left, so it was just the 50 guy left. And he's right up here with me, so I was going to try to run him down and shoot through the bottom of the 50 right there, that hole, but we just ended up trading out. He saw me coming for him. All of his paint bounce. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully more Gtek footage coming soon if I start feeling better and if I don't have bronchitis here in the future. So, yeah, deuces.